Hi students, welcome to the video lecture 1 of module 2 topic CAD and computer graphics software. The contents of this topic are the design process, applications of computers in design, software configuration, functions of graphics package, constructing the geometry, transformations, 2D transformation, translation, rotating and scaling, homogeneous transformation matrix and concatenation. Also, we will be solving some problems on transformations in the coming classes. Introduction. Computer-aided design, normally called as CAD, can be defined as the creation, modification, analysis and optimization of a new component using a computer. So initially what we used to do, we used to create, modify, analyze and optimization without the use of computer, which was very difficult. Actually the modification part was very difficult. So with the invention of computer, so we can easily modify any part at any stage. CAD involves three major elements, that is CAD hardware, software and user. In an engineering sense, CAD also incorporate finite element analysis, stress analysis, heat transfer analysis, fluid flow analysis and so on. So this analysis depends on the user or product what it has to be manufactured. This finite element analysis is mainly used for structure analysis and dynamic analysis. CAD in actual sense represents the evolution of graphical representation of information on computer. The origin of CAD technology can be traced back to the development of interactive computer graphics, that is ICG, and graphical representation of computers. The graphic operations include scaling, translation, rotation, animation and simulation. Some of the popular CAD software are CATIA, IDEAS, ProE, Unigraphics and AutoCAD. So using this software, they used to perform the drafting, modeling as well as analysis too. So what is the need for CAD system? The CAD systems are based on interactive computer graphics. ICG refers to a user-oriented system in which computers are used to create and modify drawings and relevant data on the display screen. There are 5 basic reasons for using CAD system, that is increasing the productivity of the designer, improving the quality of design, improving the communication process and creating a large data base for manufacturing activities, and multiple or group performance. So multiple or group performance means parallelly many people can be involved in the work. So now let us see one by one. Increasing the productivity of the designer. This is achieved by assisting the designer to visualize the product, its sub-assemblies and reducing the time required in synthesizing, analyzing and storing the design. This helps to reduce the time and cost required to execute a project. Improving the quality of design. A CAD system performs through engineering analysis and select the optimum design among the various design alternatives. It eliminates design errors and brings in accuracy in the design of product, thereby resulting in a quality product. Improving the communication process. CAD system provides high quality engineering drawings, results in standardization, better documentation, few errors and greater reliability. Creating a large database for manufacturing activities. A CAD system is capable of producing the required database like product dimensions, material specification, bill of material, quantity parts required while the product is being designed. This is a major advantage of CAD. This data is essential for planning, manufacturing and inspection activities. Multiple or group performance. A CAD system also has the capability to allow for multiple users or the members of a project team to work on the same project. Like for example, a component designed and stored in a library by one member can be accessed by another member for use to produce an assembly. Similarly, various users can access other design and make use to execute the project. That is, parallelly multiple operations can be performed, dear friends. So now let us see what is the design process. A design performs the complete design process by putting each capability into a CAD system. A basic design process is an iterative procedure which involves various steps. The 6 steps in a design process given by Shigley are recognition of need, definition of problem, synthesis, that is combination of component to form a concept whole, analysis and optimization, evaluation and presentation. So this is the flowchart of design process. First we need to recognize the need. Based on the need we need to define the problem. Next we need to synthesize what has to be done. It will go to analysis and optimization. If things are not satisfied, again it will go to previous step, that is synthesize. Once it satisfy the analysis and the optimization, it's come to evaluation. Again if there is any problem here, again it will go to synthesize. This is a closed loop process. So once everything is satisfied, it will go to presentation. Now let us see one by one. So recognition of need arises either from market demand or from the problem in an existing product. These can be identified by the salesperson or engineer. Next is definition of problem. It involves setting a definite standard specification for the part to be designed. This includes physical and functional characteristics, cost, quality and performance. This again consider both market and design requirement. So based on those requirement, the definition of problem will be done. So next is synthesis and analysis. These are closely related to each other and are highly iterative in design process. Initially a product is conceptualized by the design and analysis improved and are defined to meet standard specifications. To bring the design to its optimum level within the constraints imposed, synthesis and analysis are essential to optimize the product. So this is a very important step and it is a iterative procedure, dear friends. Evaluation. Once the synthesis and analysis is done, it has to be evaluated whether it meets the customer requirements or not, or the design requirement. It is the process of comparing the design with the specification defined in the problem definition stage. So what I told is been mentioned here. Evaluation generally involves fabrication and testing of a prototype to assess the performance, quality and reliability. So once the evaluation is done, it has been presented. It is the final phase. This includes documentation of the design using engineering drawing, materials, specification and bill of materials, etc. These are design data and useful for future activities. So these whatever the 4 data is been mentioned here, that is engineering drawing, material specification and bill of materials, it has been stored in the computer so that it can be assessed when required. This thing is not possible in the manual design. Thank you, dear friends. We'll meet in the next lecture.